Welcome back to the Schaefer Center here on the campus of Southwestern Assemblies of God University. We are set for game number 2 of our SAGU Sports Network doubleheader between MACU and your SAGU Lions. Of course, this is the men's matchup, John, and we're in store for a good one.
This is going to be a great game because I think it's going to play out very similar to the way it looks on paper. And on paper, these two teams are very close in what they do, very similar at their approach, very fast-paced, a lot of three-point shots. Will take a lot of two-point fast break opportunities, and they both have very decent defenses. So where SAGU creates a lot of steals, MACU has got the number 8 defense in the nation on defending or the field goal percentage. So they force their opponents to have some of the 8 worst field goal percentage, and that's a mark of a good defense.
Let's go to our courtside reporter, Kristen Urban, who is with head coach Delton Deal. Kristen, how's Coach feel about this matchup?
Thanks, Adam. Coach Deal, you suffered a close, tough loss to USAO. How were you able to motivate your boys coming into tonight's game?
It's not really hard to motivate guys off of a loss. They're really ready to go today. My biggest thing is just us to continue to stay together and to grow every day.
Tell us a little bit about your opponent, Mid-America Christian, and what your game plan is to defeat them.
They are really good offensively. They have good bigs, and they shoot the ball well. Even their big men shoot it. So biggest thing is just to stay pressuring them, stay into them, win the tempo, share the ball, and make them have to defend us. That's how we're going to win today.
Thanks, Coach Deal, and good luck tonight. Back to you, Adam.
Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Coach Deal. There you have it. Big matchup here.
And like Coach Deal said, it's going to be up to the defensive side of the ball to win this game, and they're going to have to create an extraordinarily high amount of pressure on MACU tonight to come out with a win. And one of those reasons is offense has got to find some new ways to score. They lost one of their top scorers, and probably what I would say is the glue in Patillo, suffering a leg injury that is just hard to recover from, and they are going to miss him tremendously tonight on the offensive rebounds, on scoring, and so this is a different look for this Lions ball club.
This is also a team that likes to shoot early in the shot clock, and when they want to take the opportunity to maybe slow the offense down a little bit, get maybe a little bit more methodical, it runs through Jalen Patello. So it's going to look a little bit different tonight to the Lions, and I'm curious as to how they're going to kind of fill that void. You've called him in the future, as he is a freshman, could be one of the top 10 players in the country.
Absolutely, as a freshman, and he's just the tremendous. It's hard to say, where you land, but the upside. He's definitely a next level type player, and he's learning the game at a high rate. Got a good coach in Coach Deal, and it's just sad for the team to see such a great loss. But they're going to come out and they're going to fight. Make no mistake about it. This is a very, very scrappy team, and I would say you're probably going to see a lot less of the half-court offense, and they're going to try their best to create all the momentum off of the fast break. So I say look for a lot of run and gun, push, and just go to the basket. Maybe a little bit less three-point shots than normal, but still I think we'll see a 20-point, or not 20-point, but 20 attempts from the three-point line tonight.
Let's go to the other side real quickly before we get to the starting lineups. For MACU, their leading scorer on the year, Jordan Rhodes, a senior, averaging just about 15 points per game, has really been the driving force behind this successful season. MACU has gone under here, coming off a 19-point game, and just a few games ago, 24. So he knows how to light up the scoreboard.
Yeah, he does, and he's got a lot of experience. Remember, this young man has a not only a Sooner Athletic Conference championship under his belt, but a national championship under his belt.
You are correct. 2 seasons ago, MACU, the NAIA national champions. Of course, the Sooner has represented and had been the champion the last 2 seasons, with Texas Wesleyan winning last year. Let's go live to courtside for the opening prayer, national anthem, and the announcement of the starting lineups. Don't go anywhere. Game 2 of our doubleheader coming your way right here on the SAGU Sports Network.
That are working tonight, Lord, that you protect them from all injury and all harm. I pray, God, that after this game, you guide us on our ways back home, safe travels. We thank you for your grace and your mercy. It's in Jesus' name, amen.
Oh, say, can you who see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now, the starting line for the Evangels. At guard, junior number 12, Javon Perry. At forward, senior number 21, Jordan Rhodes. At forward, sophomore number 23, Terrence Miramba. At guard, senior number 25, Keyshawn Perkins. And at center, junior number 35, Justin Bogle. Head coach for the Evangels is Josh Gamblin. And now the starting lineups for your SAGU Lions. At guard, senior number 1, Desmond Matter. At guard, freshman number 3, Cameron Hill. At guard, sophomore number 11, Darren Sims. At forward, sophomore number 24, Lance Tipton. And at forward, senior number 40, Remington Mitchell. Head coach is Justin Hill, assistant coach is Leonard X, and graduate assistant is Emmanuel Adore.
There you have it, the starting lineups for your SAGU Lions and the MACU Evangels. John, Like you said, you called it correctly. The Lions, small ball lineup, they're going to look to run.
Yeah, they're going to light it up with speed and just try to create a lot of possessions, get steals, create havoc up front. And if MacU wants to play down on the blocks, I believe you're going to see Coach Dill maybe just his game plan slightly if it's not going his way on the fast break side of things.
MacU will have the first possession here. Looking down low, there is Jordan Rhodes, the leading scorer, 15 a game. Good move, backing down Remington Mitchell, going back the other way. That's an easy shot.
Yeah, and Remy early on is, he's not got a whole lot of weight, so he can get pushed around. He's going to have to make a good offensive contribution with his speed to make up for some of that weight that he's given up down low.
Lance Tipton's first three-pointer of the night, no good. Offensive rebound by Desmond Metter. And then a whistle.
The
Not sure what the call is here. They haven't committed to anything here.
No, it's
You got to get those
the way they're
officials mic'd up.
Yep. Looked like a warning given to the bench. So
Got to come from the MacU side.
yeah, maybe something was said from the bench. It looked like he pointed at the bench. Usually that means a warning.
Darren Sims going up. It's swatted by Rhodes. And they're going to get a goaltending call as Rhodes went up and under the basket. And that's going to be the first points for the Lions off the hands of Darren Sims.
Yeah, I didn't see the actual goaltend itself. He was in the net.
Call it maybe basket interference then.
Yeah.
Because it looks like he hit the rim from
Well, you
up
know
and
what?
underneath.
They're going to settle this because
They didn't put the points on the board yet.
No points. That's why I'm saying I don't think it was any type of goaltending. That's strange because the ball was in play.
Why would it be MacU's ball?
Yeah.
That's my question. I'm not
And
sure.
the ball was in play, so the whistle stopped the play. Wasn't out of bounds.
Here's Rhodes kicking it out. First three from MacU is up, no good. Rebound by Remington Mitchell. And here come the Lions. Here's Metter. Over to Mitchell, swings it to Sims. Sims is going to pull up from three, and it's good. Darren Sims, but an offensive foul, or 3-second. They're going to call
Remington
on the foul. Bucket no good. And looks like they did finally give SAGU the bucket on that basket interference. Again, that came off the hands of Darren Sims, and unfortunately for the Lions.
That was a good shot by Darren. He converted that three-pointer.
Hey, there you see tough defense by Mitchell. Metter up ahead. Here's Cameron Hill. He gets it to go down. The rim grazer.
Well, that's quite impressive for a guy his size.
Driving left-handed layup, no good. Rebound brought in by Metter. That was Justin Bogle driving to the rim. Metter up and in. Desmond Metter, so tough when he gets there.
Yeah, and between he and Cameron Hill, you're not going to find two guys that have bigger hearts and a competitive spirit to win than those two. They're going to give it their all, 120% every second they play.
And
Good,
wisely,
smart move right there.
Wisely not touching the ball was Metter as both him and Tipton came down out of bounds. Here is Metter. SAGU leading 6-2. Mitchell back out to Metter. Over to Sims, down low. Tipton trying to post up. Gets his man in the air, steps
Great
through.
move.
Lance Tipton can shoot the three, but showing off a little post offense there.
And he learned that from his father, who was a great basketball player back in his day. Big Coy Tipton.
I'm just glad you didn't say his uncle, Rob
No,
Price.
Definitely not. Definitely not any basketball skills on that side of the thing.
I wasn't taking a shot like that, but you came out and said it.
Well, and has great basketball genes and an IQ for the game. Just really understands the game. A lot of fun watching Tipton play.
Here's Metter with a long two, no good, and Mackey looks like they're trying to run now. Gets it up ahead to Bogle. The big man taking a three, no good. Rebound brought down by Cameron Hill, and the Lions now running back with it. Metter finally gets back after he hit the floor after that rebound attempt. Hill, a long three-pointer on the way. It's good. Cameron Hill from the 10-foot volleyball line.
And that's just sheer willpower right there. I don't think he actually wanted to take that shot, but the way he came off the dribble, look, he hesitates right there. Usually, you know, in a point guard's mentality, you're going to pass that. The lane got cut off slightly to his outlet. So he said, wait a minute, I got enough space. Yeah, it's only 30 feet. All right.
Put SAGU up 11-2 here early.
And he's glad he did.
And they have come out, like you said, they have come out running quick shots. Not even 4 minutes into this game, and SAGU already almost up double digits.
Yeah, and that's a really high rate of scoring. So
not too many misses here for the Lions. The shots are falling.
Yeah.
For SAGU. Swinging it around, looking down low. Mismatch maybe against Cameron Hill, but he's playing tough defense. Swatted out of the way. Remington Mitchell, the big man, 6'8". Didn't he have to jump?
Yeah, he really didn't, and but that's why he's got in it, because of this quickness. Watch the quickness to recognize. Boom, steps in, good help, and he's going to be the rim protector today.
And the inbounds play drawn up to perfection. Keyshawn Perkins took the lob and kind of tipped it in. Here's Mitchell, swings it over to Metter. Maybe looking down low for Tipton. There's Hill, down low to Mitchell. Jab step, he's going to take the mid-range jumper. No good. Metter going up for it, showing his vertical ability. Cross-court pass, three-pointer on the way, is good. Good shot that time by Andre Horn.
That was just good rhythm. Caught the ball, got down low into his shot, and he's a good shooter. Made it happen.
There's Metter. And here's Sims for three. No good. Trying to answer back with a three of his own and can't convert up ahead. Driving hard. Mitchell looking for the block again. Altered the shot enough.
I think he actually did get that block, so looks like the stats are going to credit.
Terrence Mayimba just cannot get it past Remington Mitchell right now. Lance Tipton rips it away.
And that's why, you know, two back-to-back blocks for Mitchell. And he's already created a reputation for himself in the game, and that helps, because it will definitely alter the shot of the guy coming in to him.
Oh, and he alters that. He changes the trajectory of that one enough to come up short. Remington Mitchell, a force down low right now for the Lions defense.
And you can see his shirt's already untucked. He's tired. They're going to give him a breather here.
Cameron Hill cannot
Good defense
hit.
by MacU.
Lob up ahead to Rhodes, and a foul called on Mitchell. Tried to get a block there, but hit the
tired.
I think
as you can see right there, he is tired.
Remington Mitchell, you mentioned the shirt untucked. I think he tucks it in for the first 3.5 seconds of the game as a formality, and then it comes untucked as the action progresses. A timeout now, as we're going to see.
Well, sometimes that's also a signal that you send your coach, is that when you untuck your shirt, your coach knows, okay, he's ready. He needs a breather. And in this case, it turns out to be true.
We expect possibly for Darian Davis to get his first action of the night. Hopefully Josh Swearingen too. Got to love him in there.
Yeah. And in that's if you're a Lions fan, you gotta love this lineup. They're pretty deep at what they do, and this is not a half-court playing team, so it's all run and gun. So everybody that comes off the bench, they are really going to be ramped up to run and just play very, very hard. Makes it exciting to watch.
And there we see Darian Davis, Josh Swearingen, and Josh Kashila all come in to the game for the first time, as the first free throw from Jordan Rhodes is good. pushing this to a cutting it to a 3-point lead, rather. Rhodes' second free throw is good, and the Lions now hold on to a 2-point lead. 7 straight points here for MacU, making this a 2-point game. Here's Swearingen down low to Tipton. Tipton double teamed. Great pass to Swearingen. Can't convert the layup. Tipton with a beautiful pass, and it's stripped away by Sims looking up court. Finds Davis. Davis going hard to the bucket. No foul call. He wanted something as there was contact.
Well, he wasn't in a good shooter's position either. He leaned out of his shot. I don't know if we'll see it again, but on that, he didn't make a decision. So he committed to going down low with his shot. Very easy to read. So defender was there straight up, and he kind of had to lean out of his shot. No ref's going to give you that call if you lean out of it.
Kashila steps into it and converts the 3-point attempt. Josh Kashila had room, and if he gets to gather, he's a good shooter, John.
Oh, yeah. He's a good scorer. No way he can score anywhere on the floor.
Here is Rhodes, guarded by Davis. Looking down low, Tipton.
Oh, that is a fantastic next level type of move right there, showing his skills.
Terrence Mayemba does come in as the second leading scorer on this MacU team. Tipton, the left-handed layup, no good, can't convert. He got to the basket, made a good move. Just could not convert. Now up ahead, they do have numbers. Tipton is finally back on defense. Down low, here's Rhodes. This is the matchup you want to see. Davis strips the ball away, and it's going to be a travel violation. Good defense there by Darian Davis down low on the leading scorer for this Evangels team. Here is Kashila. Over to Tipton. Sims now. Here's Swearingen. Darian Davis over to Tipton. They've got 15 now on the shot clock. Kashila loses it for a second, gathers, now 10. Sims cuts to the basket, gets past the defender, up and in, the speed.
So quick, just that first step is lightning in a bottle, man. It just, well, not in a bottle because you can't catch him.
There, Sims blows past the defender and gives SAGU a 5-point lead. Rhodes can't come down with the pass. That's going to be SAGU ball. Doing a good job so far of neutralizing the leading scorer for MacU. Roughing him up down low, couple of blocks from Mitchell. Not making anything easy. That's what you want on defense.
Absolutely. The MacU is not going to get it easy, and I don't think they came in here thinking they would, but you're going to have to buckle down and play some very physical basketball.
Kashila comes down with the offensive rebound, gets it to Tipton. That's going to be a double dribble. He tried to get
not
it to
a double dribble, but technically it'll be a travel.
Travel on Kashila, as you see here. He tried to get the ball. Tried to get the ball to Tipton, lost it, and then.
Yep, can't touch it again.
Yep, there it is. So a turnover for the Lions. Now MacU has a chance to cut the lead again. 3-pointer on the way, short, no good, and a whistle. That's going to be on Rhodes.
No, I think that's a push on Darian or on Davis.
Yeah, he did call it on Davis. I saw the 21 go up, and I thought that was Rhodes.
Let's see. We'll see it down. Davis, yep. He's all in his back, and he pushes. Yep. Good call. This is a good ref crew tonight. We've seen these guys before.
Here is Rhodes. Swings it around. Back down low to Rhodes. Up against Davis. Tough defense. Rebound by Rhodes. Stripped away by Kashila. And then a foul. And they're going to call it on Josh Kashila. Rhodes is going to go to the line here for 2. Slapped at the ball.
Yeah, it's down low where nobody can see, so some anticipation here. As you'll see, it's kind of hidden. Well, we got out of it too early, but he caught the ball down low on the hip.
Rhodes hits the first of 2. Here you see the initial defense by Darian Davis. A good job. And then Rhodes
right
comes down with it. And yep.
You know, in slow-mo, you can see that he hit the ball, but
we have the advantage of slow-mo.
Yeah, in anticipation, in real time, you just think, well, you know, he grabbed his arm.
Rhodes goes 2 of 2 from the line, making it a 3-point game. He's going to take a break on the bench for at least a couple minutes. as Cameron Hill checks into the game for Lance Tipton. Swearingen, he jabs, gets to the basket, blocked away by the big man. And what a play by Desmond Metter, going up to get it and throw it off the legs of the MACU defender.
Yeah, heads up, and that's where you see the experience. His experience gives him, he's been there, done that. The scenarios are locked in his brain, so he knows what to do with it, make those decisions very fast.
Swearingen brings in the tipped pass. Yeah, we're going to get a whistle here.
Is that a clock reset, or are they asking to?
See a lot of pointing up at the clock. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he was asking if the clock should be reset.
They did. So they put too much time on the shot clock. It was at 15. They put it back down to 12. Looks like was the discrepancy.
Yeah, because they added to it. He says, well, if it's supposed to be reset, then reset it. If not, get the time right.
So a 3-second.
And he's going to confirm that it was 12 seconds indeed. And so this conversation goes, did you see how much time was on the shot clock? No, I didn't see it. But I got a feeling that
Let's just
12
make up a
seconds is right.
We would probably know, but of course they can't
we
see our
could
TVs.
reach back in our slow-mo footage.
Don't even need slow-mo for that.
Yeah.
There's Swearingen, gets it to Davis. Davis guarded by Bogle. Over to Metter. Now they've got 3 seconds. They've got to make something happen. Metter cuts to the basket and gets fouled with 1 second on the shot clock, and he's going to go to the line here for 2. How quick? 3 on the shot clock, and he's at the three-point line and gets to the basket before the violation.
Yeah, he just sets it up, and that's the advantage Coach Deal has right here is the sheer speed of his team, and really that's going to be how they have to win these games.
Metter's first free throw is good, giving SAGU a 4-point lead. Second free throw on the way up, and it is good. Desmond Metter 2 for 2 from the line that trip.
And that's how you win basketball games. I know it's early, but you won't be able to look back and go, I didn't win because I didn't make my free throws.
Right, exactly. Now MACU trying to answer back. Here's Bogle driving hard, kicks it back out. 3-pointer on the way. It is no good. Off to the left. Bogle gets enough of it and gets it to his teammate for second chance here. And good defense by the Lions, and they've got the ball in transition. Here's Hill. Tied up, but makes the tough layup. How does he get that to fall? Cam Hill.
Cam Pitbull Hill right there. I can tell you, he's just a mad dog out there, man. He can will his way to just doing the craziest moves and contortions. He's amazing.
Javon Perry answers back with the 3. Davis back out to Swearingen. Swearingen jabs, cuts to the basket. He's going to get fouled. It looks like he kind of tried to force a shot up there. He's going to go to the line here for 2.
Yeah, Swearingen's getting a little lucky here because this was a clean block. Let's see. Good defense. He's sliding. I disagree with the call.
Here is Swearingen. First free throw is good, pushing that lead back out to 5 for the time being. Cade Upshaw checking into the game for the first time for MACU. And Swearingen hits the second free throw. Here is Perry, guarded by Hill. Out to Bogle. Back to Perry, still guarded by Hill. Driving baseline, gathers. Short on the jump shot. Rebound brought in, fouled by Swearingen. Daniel William got the offensive board and went back up with it, but was fouled again by Josh Swearingen on the way back up. William hits the first of 2 free throws as SAGU brings in Cody Farmer, Darren Sims, and Lance Tipton into the game. Second attempt is up and it's good, cutting this lead.
Good shooting for
Again.
the big man.
22-18 halfway through this first half. Sims kicking out Metter, thought about it. Cam Hill gets his man in the air. The step back 3 is good. Cameron Hill had the lane to drive, decided to step back because he was wide open.
Yeah, Cameron Hill he's just the fire starter. I know we use that term a lot, but but that's such a good description. When you need a lift, you just turn to Cameron Hill. And to be a freshman and think of all that he's done in that capacity, it's quite a tribute to his basketball prowess.
Tipton with it now, loses it for a second, gives it up to Cameron Hill, drives hard to the bucket, but it's blocked from behind by Bogle. SAGU's going to keep possession here with 12 on the shot clock. Gets it into Sims. Here is Bogle over to Metter. Now there's less than 10. Got to make a move. Metter gets it swatted off the back of the backboard by William. Up ahead, here's Perry. And the shot clock was never...
No, the shot clock just went crazy there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
Yep.
It reset, but it looked like it never reset because there's no reason for it to have gone off.
Maybe Coach Dill has alerted the scores table, like, we need to get a shot off every 4 seconds. So if it gets to under 5 seconds of possession, just go ahead and ring it.
It looks like they've fixed it for now. 23 seconds on the shot clock here for MacU. Again, they find themselves down 5 here in the first half. Leading the way for the Lions is Cameron Hill. He's got 10 of their 25 points so far in this game. Has really played well here in the first half. Looks like they had a little bit of an extra conversation to get 1 second added onto the shot clock. 24 now from MacU. Upshaw gets it down low to Daniel William. Good defense by Darren Sims, but brought back down by Perry. Kicks it back out. And then Cameron Hill read that like a book. Here he is in transition. Driving hard. Got a shot up. Sims still has a chance. Gets fouled on the way up. He's going to go to the line for 2. Cameron Hill looking for a foul as he took it into 2 men.
Well, again, he kind of moved out of his position, going straight to the basket, got sideways, and it's hard for the ref to actually call that because it's tough. You're trying to, yes, you want the contact, but you're trying to avoid the contact enough so that you can get a good clean shot and get a good attempt. So when you do that, the ref's just looking at the attempt more than the actual contact.
Sims goes 2 of 2 from the line there, putting the lead back at 7 for the line. Good pass to Bogle, kicks it back out to Perry. Looking for a call, but he's going to miss the shot anyway. It did look a little awkward as he kind of... Cody Farmer for 3. You know he's going to shoot it every time he touches the ball. Can't hit this time. The lead remains at 7. That last possession looked like a little bit of a... Not sure what you would call that. He dribbled it up by his head.
Just as long as you dribble it. Doesn't matter what appendage you use.
It looked awkward. It didn't result in a call. Here is Perry. Calling for the screen. He's going to pull up from 3, no good. Metter with the rebound. Long pass ahead to Tipton. Tipton makes the layup ahead of everybody. And that's what the Lions do. They run.
Yep. Lions on the run.
29-20 here in the first half. Chiwuna Masena driving now. Good shot off the glass, the fadeaway.
Just finding a way to score, and that's what MacU needs to do right now. Find those ways, find the holes in the defense, and then exploit that. And sometimes you got to adjust your game plan. And as a player, you've just got to adjust the way you play, the way you approach the game. If it's obvious and there's kind of a mirrored matchup, then you're going to have a tougher time scoring. So you got to find different ways to score.
And there you see the first half underway between Southwestern Christian and Oklahoma Panhandle. Again, the men playing here in the first half. Southwestern Christian up 36-29 currently.
Well, some good ball movement by
looks
like
3.
OPSU.
And of course, he hits.
It's basketball season.
It is bad.
And today's balmy 68 degrees outside. It just,
Whoa.
you can smell March Madness.
The inbound pass up ahead. Looking like a quarterback threading the needle.
Number 21 looks like the caveman from the Geico commercials.
As we prepare to go back underway here in Waxahachie, coming from the look inside the panhandle of Oklahoma. The SAGU Lions find themselves up 29-22.
Do you remember, where is OPSU? If you're going to play a game at OPSU, what town are you going to? And what state?
Goodwell, Oklahoma.
Very good. Good. Good.
I didn't have to look that up. I know the story of Goodwell, Oklahoma.
Yes.
Cody Farmer driving and converting the layup. Not taking the 3. Cody Farmer catching the defense by surprise.
Yeah. The scouting reports, he's going to be back 30 feet out. Wait a minute. He just went in for a layup?
Yep, there you go.
Wow.
3-second violation against MacU, and that's going to be a turnover. And they get possession right back. There you see camped in the lane for just about 3 seconds was Terrence Mayimba. And Swearingen goes up, gets tied up in the air, and a foul called. Swearingen's going to go to the line here for 2 to try to extend this lead to double digits. Will be their biggest lead since jumping out to an 11-2 lead to start this game if he can hit this free throw. And he does. SAGU goes up 10, 32-22. There you can see Swearingen has had a fantastic career here at SAGU. Is a senior for this squad under Coach Delton Deal.
And one of my favorite all-time players. Just you're not going to find someone with more hustle, more determination than Swearingen. He's going to be a success in whatever he does in life.
Here's Rhodes backing down Tipton, gets double teamed, now cutting strong to the basket, and then losing possession was Andre Horn. And SAGU's going to take over here, up 11. 6 minutes left to play here in the first half. Darren Sims, the high arcing shot, and there's Swearingen with the offensive rebound. Sims thought about it. Driving is Desmond Metter. Kind of got tangled up, looked like he was trying to get a shot off. And SAGU themselves get a 3-second call. That one's going to go against Swearingen, as it looked like he was camped in the lane a little too long. driving hard and then finding what looked like it was going to be an easy look and just came off the rim, missing the shot. Tipton, a long three is good. Lance Tipton from that 10-foot line in volleyball, that yellow line you see on the court, hitting that long three. Lance Tipton.
That's what he does. He's a long shot specialist, and you see why.
Absolutely, you see why. And then we're going to have a timeout by MacU and head coach Josh Gamblin.
Yeah, and that's a much-needed timeout right there. He's got to rally the troops. And his speech here is all about, hey, don't give up. Yeah, it's a 14-point lead. I get it. It's nothing we haven't been under before. This is not the end of the world. We're going to be able to come back from this. You got to just put your head down and grind it out and make sure that you do all the things we do in practice, execute them on the floor. And on the flip side, Coach Dill is reminding his guys, hey, right now, we got to end it. We have a chance. 5 minutes left in this half. If we commit to everything we have in this next 5 minutes, the foot that's on the throat right now, we can break the neck of the dragon and then just come out and play just good, solid basketball in the second half and walk away with an easy win.
A lot more violent than what my cliche out to stay, keep the foot on the gas. But you're talking about throats and dragons. I like it, though.
Well,
I like it.
You got to kill the dragon. You got to slay the dragon. And right now, MacU is in the rankings above SAGU. So they got to look at this as, kind of put the chip on their shoulder and look at this like they're playing the dragon. You got to slay it.
SAGU had a chance there at that clean rebound, but it went through the hands of Darian Davis, so MacU's going to get possession right back. And they got a fresh shot clock here as well. Andre Horn, guarded by Swearingen, gets it out to Perry. Down low, here's Rode, guarded by Tipton. Tipton doing everything he can to stay in front of him, and that is just a beautiful hook shot from Jordan Rhodes.
Yeah, and that's the way he scores. And he's going to get his. He's just a powerful player and knows how to work the paint very, very well. You just got to make sure he doesn't get more than he should.
Swearingen cutting hard to the basket, up and in. Good control by Swearingen to be able to get there and drive through the defense.
Yeah, his body control is off the charts.
14-point lead for the Lions. Perry, the floater, comes up short. Farmer tips it away, and then he gets pushed into the stands by Perry. Takes out a couple of chairs on his way. That looked like a frustration shove by Perry. Here you see it again. Got the left hand on Farmer.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much when you have a full head of steam, that momentum. Just a little bit of a shove will go a long way.
No foul called. It's going to remain MacU ball. 4 minutes left to play here in the first half. Down low, guarded by Davis. They travel, took off before the dribble. And that'll get you every time. Terrence Mayimba gets called for the travel.
Yeah, and I think if you'll see, he gets locked in, and his left foot is his pivot foot, and it leaves the ground before the ball. I don't know, looking at that, I think maybe the ref missed one there. Or it didn't miss it, just bad call.
Up ahead, tough layup, no good. That time by the driving Andre Horn. Good pass up ahead to Tipton. Threaded the needle. Here's Darren Sims, stepped into it, and Sims can't hit, but a foul called on the play.
And it looks like this is going to be a three-point.
Got to see it here. He stepped into the three. I wonder if he got his body. And they did call it. It is going to be Sims going to the line here for three.
That is just a very cheap and picky foul.
Sims can push this lead even further if he hits all 3 of these. He hits the first of 3 again, as that came on a 3-point attempt, 39-24. Second free throw on the way, and it's good. Darren Sims having a good night from the free throw line. He is right now 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. Sims' third shot on the way is no good, but a lane violation and not a SAGU Lion in sight lane violation. Let's see if we can see it here.
Is got to drive you crazy. Coach Josh Gamlin has got to be. I didn't see it there.
He clapped as Sims was going to shoot the ball. I think that's what they called.
Wow.
On Perry, and Sims makes him pay as he hits it again, making it a 17-point lead.
Yeah, if you're going to play those kind of games there, you got to make it a little less intentional looking. Can't just clap right in the shot.
Good defense by Darian Davis, and Kashila comes down with the rebound. Up ahead, Kashila looking to drive on Upshaw. Here's Tipton from the NAIA logo, no good. Rebound brought in by Mac U, and now they're pushing it up ahead. Perry going for it. And it's going to stay with Mac U. Coach Delton Deal, as you can see, disagrees with the call.
Yep.
We'll see if we can get a good look at it here. The pass,
you can see anything.
It
went through his legs. He does have a point. Off the Mac U guy through Davis's legs instead of off of his legs.
Here is Upshaw, guarded by Kashila.
Oh,
jumper
in
and out. Can't not find.
Somebody dial up 911. There's been a robbery.
And then a foul against Mac U as they were trying to get it down low to Lance Tipton. You see the push there. That's going to be the second foul on Chinua Messina.
Very good. Good job there.
Tipton for the first shot of a 1-and-1. And he converts. He's going to get his second chance here, and SAGU just continues to increase this lead. If Tipton hits this, it would be 19 here in the first half. Second shot from Tipton is good, and again, 19 point for the Lions, 43-24. Here is Upshaw. Looking down the corner, 3 from Mac U on the way, no good, short. Sims gets the rebound now, looking up ahead. SAGU looks to get a 20-point lead here on this possession. Down low to Kashila. He's going to take the mid-range jumper, comes up short, no good. Rebound by Keyshawn Perkins. Now he's up ahead, he's flying.
Oh,
the layup is no good.
Bad release.
And Sims with it now. 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Again, the Lions, huge 19-point lead, 43-24. Great pass down low to Davis, and he can't hit the layup. It looked like it got tipped.
Good turnaround for Davis there. And it could have been tipped, which caused it to come off hard, but
Rhodes just puts his shoulder down, tries to get the hook shot up, and cannot convert.
Mac U finding it very, very tough to convert these buckets.
1:30 left to play here in the first half. Hill gets it to Kashila. Kashila trying to find some room down low, and a travel on Josh Kashila. Kashila, another one of these fantastic freshmen that Coach Deal gets to work with here this season.
Reminded me a little bit of the old Michigan Fab Five.
That is high praise.
Well, in the NAIA level,
Okay, there we go.
Obviously, I assume you would assume context.
No Chris Webbers down here, I would assume, in the NAIA.
Jalen Rose.
There's Kashila. Now under a minute left to play. Hill over to Kashila. He's going to take a contested three. Can't hit. And Davis tries to slap the ball off a MACU defender, but he is ruled out of bounds. And SAGU holds on now still to a 17-point lead. Javon Perry brings it up. He's going to be guarded by Hill. Gets it over to Rhodes. Rhodes gets it stripped away by Metter. Here he comes. And he gets it stripped away. Now up ahead, Keyshawn Perkins with the steal. And now they can hold for the final shot, and it looks like that's what they're going to attempt to do here. Keyshawn Perkins with 15 left to play here in the first half. Starting to make his move. Pick set by Rhodes. Going hard to the basket. Perkins can't get it up and in. Rhodes had a chance at it. Cam Hill up ahead, no good. And the Lions are going to go into halftime here, leading by 17, 43 to 26.
That was a great first half of basketball by the Lions. And MACU, not so much. Looked like the travel, the trip is taking a toll on them, and just coming off, coming out here with a lot of soft edges, not really playing the great defense that we're used to seeing from MACU, and definitely not converting buckets.
Not as much as they need to, and again, they do find themselves down 17. Let's go to courtside with our reporter, Kristen Urban. She's with assistant coach Leonard Epps. Kristen, how's coach feel about this fantastic first half?
Adam, Coach Epps, SAGU took the lead in this first half. How are you going to prevent a momentum shift in the second?
Basically, just keep doing what we're doing, playing hard, playing aggressive defense, getting back in transition. I think we're playing well. So,
what will you be telling the guys in the locker room?
Pretty much what I said the first time. We'll tell them to stick with the game plan, play aggressive defense, and keep crashing the boards like we are.
Thanks for your time, Coach Epps. Back to you, Adam.
Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Coach Epps. There you have it. The Lions taking a 17-point lead into halftime. Don't go anywhere. Half number 2 coming your way, and I can guarantee there's going to be some adjustments made on both sides of the ball. We're in store for a good finish here. Right here, game number 2 of our doubleheader on the SAGU Sports Network.